Hey guys, if you've been playing Fatekeeper like I have, I've been enjoying it. The devs have been listening, and we're getting some short-term improvements coming up soon, including controller support. Everybody's been asking for controller support, and so I'm glad to see that they're adding that soon. They're also doing some optimization for the low and medium graphic settings. I couldn't even run the game on low. It completely stuttered and was like 15 frames per second in the menus, so that's good to see. Hopefully, you'll be able to run it on your computer if you have an older computer. The other thing that they're coming out with soon is a roadmap. A lot of people have been asking for a roadmap. A lot of people were calling the game a cash grab because there was no roadmap, but they should be releasing that soon. I'm glad to see that. This patch that came out last Friday, June 5th, we got a couple cool improvements here. They're adding some chests near save points that are going to have some ingredients for you to make health and mana potions out of. A lot of comments on my videos were complaining that, hey, I got to this point in the game, I have no health, and I have no way to heal. Do I have to start over? So they're addressing that. They also included a increase of base movement speed by 10%. Not really sure what that's about or why that was needed, but hey, we're faster now. For the enemies, they're reducing their overall poise damage, and they're adding more healing items in general. Not sure what that means, if it's ingredients or if it's actual potions. Guess we'll find out. I haven't played through the game again yet, but I plan on doing so soon. Big changes here to the big fat dude, they're calling him, the first boss, the Minotaur. They reduce his stomp range and angle. Awesome. Cool. They reduced his attack and ability warp distance. Also cool. He can't lunge halfway across the room anymore. They improved some attack sound timing, and they tweaked, this is the important one, they tweaked his punch, horns, and foot hitboxes. The hitboxes for him were horrendous, and so I'm glad to see that they're working on this boss. Some stuff about lowered rotation towards the player during attack animation. They decreased his general damage output, which I think they just needed to rebalance the small guys, because the small guys can kill you in 3 shots. The big boss can kill you in 2. Increased wait time after knockdown. Not sure what that's about. And then now there's going to be some loot after you beat him. So there's actually going to be a reward for going through that horrible fight. So I'm excited to see how this actually is. The second boss is also getting some changes. They increased his health, poise, and kick resistance, so he's going to be a little bit more difficult now. Lowered his warp distance. I didn't have any problem with that. And increased his XP reward, which also doesn't seem to really matter because once you beat him, the game is over. There's a couple other small things in here, but the other big one that I want to touch on is they improved certain ingredients. Like the blue dogbane, that's the blue mana flower that you find, the everkin, which is the blue health mushroom, firecap, the red health mushroom, and then the crimson ward bloom, which is the red health flower that you can find. Those are the base healing and mana ingredients in the game right now, and they're increasing, basically, they're buffing all of the values that they're going to heal you. So healing and mana potions across the board are getting a buff, which is excellent to see. I don't think they really needed to do anything with the Everkin and the Ward Bloom, because those already healed a decent amount, but the Dogbane and the Firecap definitely needed a little bit of a boost. There's some other bug fixes that we have here that you probably have experienced, like the subtitles sticking to your screen. Apparently there was a bug that caused Life Leech to work on dead enemies. I wish I found that. There's also a chest that was locked that should no longer be locked. And that was in this little sewer area that you jump down into. I thought that there was a key that I was missing somewhere, but no, apparently that chest was actually supposed to be unlocked from the beginning. The small goblin enemies are actually going to get scared now. Whenever you kill them, the ones that are close are going to get scared. And that's pretty much the big stuff here. I'm excited to play through the game again with just my feet, so watch out for that. Let's go.